How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I have the rank 4 SIG 200 ICEMAN showcase for you today. We're going to be going over his damage, his utility, all of that stuff. So please let me know if you enjoy it. Consider subscribing, trying to hit 5,000 subscribers before the end of the month. And let me know if you like this new format of kind of showing champions and whatnot. So yeah, let's get started. Now when it comes to his damage rotation, it's very, very simple. You're basically just hit the opponent, and when you have a bunch of frostbites on the opponent, you just want to heavy or use your special 2 to cash in for really big damage. And it can do a lot depending on how often you crit. He's very RNG dependent. The cold snap will increase your chance to crit by a flat 30% at SIG 200, but you know, it's still kind of RNG on what you're gonna get. I like to just spam special 1 and just let the frostbites expire naturally or heavy when I get a chance, and that usually works out best for me. Obviously use a striker to get in some nice heavies in there, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so cold snap, like I mentioned, the awakened ability here is pretty important. So at SIG 200, it increases his critical rate with the cold snap on by a flat 30%. It also allows him to start with the cold snap, and the cold snap is going to allow you to ignore evade effects, and pretty much all of them. I don't think there's a single one where it doesn't fail to prevent evade. I'm trying to think of any special cases, but I can't really think of any, and so I'm just going to show you who they work on. So Bullseye is kind of the big one that comes to mind. He's a class disadvantage. He has that really annoying you know, what's it called, whatever his evade is very annoying, and he also inflicts a bunch of bleeds through block, and with Iceman you don't have to worry about that. That would be a 0 damage fight if I was good at dexing, but I'm not good at dexing any of his specials. Moving on to like Spiderwind is another really good matchup for him because he doesn't really have to worry about her just randomly evading. And I don't know, like I really enjoy this champion for that reason, like not having to worry about any champions who on defense evade all the time or randomly or whatever. It's just really nice because by the way, insane dex on that special 1. By the way, that was an accident. Anyway, so it's very nice just not have to worry about, you know, those random evade effects popping up. He makes a lot of fights really, really safe, and you know, you don't have to heavy. Those frostbites will just expire naturally if you want, and this works against like Spider-Ham. You know, he's a really big one who randomly evades. Also works on Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler can't evade when this happens. Don't have to worry about that at all. There's also this new champion, I don't know if you heard about him, Pavarker, who will evade with more buffs on you the more he evades, and you know, you just don't have to worry about that when you play Iceman against him. It also works against those really annoying evades where like Spider-Punk will try to evade when you intercept him. It completely shuts that down, so you don't have to worry about that. Super annoying, by the way. I hate that champion for that reason. You know, it also works against Stealth Suit Spider-Man. That evade just never procs, so you don't have to worry about it. Why? Because it's too cold, it's too chilly. And then another good shout out is like someone like Mordo, who usually evades when you try to hit him and he's stunned. He just won't do it. So very, very extremely good piece of utility. Immunities. So he is immune to a bunch of different things: Incinerate, Nova Flame, Bleed, Poison, Cold Snap, and Frostbite. And so I wanted to show you this Dark Phoenix fight. One of the troubled defenders in the game is Dark Phoenix. Why? Because she puts on a passive Nova Flame on you that just melts you down. No matter how perfect you play the fight, you will have to deal with the Nova Flame. No matter how good you think you are, it will just activate, as you can see in the top left, and melt you. But with Iceman, you don't worry about that. So she's basically just a normal Phoenix fight. With Iceman, you don't have to worry about anything really. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing she can do. So yeah, she's just basically completely you know, whatever. And he gets around the safeguard too, I believe, with his red damage numbers from the frostbites. So it's pretty nice. Now, he doesn't have a way to get around that final 1%. You just kind of have to wait it out. But again, like, because he doesn't take any Nova Flame damage, you just don't have to worry about it. You just can just keep spamming your special one and holding block, heavying, and just, you know, slowly getting her down. You know, in Battlegrounds, this is a rank 4 SIG 200 Dark Phoenix, I believe, in the CCP server. So, you know, I think this would be a safe fight to take in Battlegrounds. It's just kind of like you're sacrificing time for health here. You know, you don't have to worry about it. I mean, it's not going to be a guaranteed win, but I mean, look at that. It's a very safe fight for him. A couple good shout outs here. Vision, Arcus, you don't have to worry about his frostbite. Bishop, you don't have to worry about those incinerates building up on you, though you will be giving him a lot of prowess with your energy damage. Champions like Immortal Abomination, those poisons just won't activate on you. Obviously, you're immune to that. So yeah, his immunities are crazy. All right, Ice Armor. So Ice Armor has a lot of effects. So it counts as an armor up effect and increases your armor. Also allows you to tank hits and special 3. So let's say you're just in the groove of a fight and you're like, hell yeah, and then you accidentally send them to a special 3. No problem, man, because Iceman is just gonna eat that. He can't lose more than 5% of his health from a special attack or a single attack, and so it just disables it. It also activates all your frostbites, and then yeah, you're right back into the fight. Well, at least in this case, you're kind of back into the fight, right? I kind of was getting slapped after that special 3, but it also works against champions like Havoc. So because it counts as an armor up, you'll see him start to build up a lot of energy. But as you can see in the top left, it doesn't do anything to Iceman. Now, I wouldn't recommend that because if you do mess up against Havoc, you just get absolutely melted. I mean, he's an option. I'm just saying he's an option, and his Ice Armor is pretty effective, man. Now that was a quick showcase on rank 4 SIG 200 Iceman, what he can do and what utility he brings. Let me know if you want to see more gameplay on this guy. I just want to make a quick overall showcase video. It's really cool to have him in my top 4 champions. These are not the top 4 champions I thought I'd have at the end of December, but here they are. And yeah, if you want to see more, just let me know in the comments below. And I would be happy to show you more. So that's it for this showcase, guys. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Y'all take care.